Hello, it's Nat. Let's take a look now at what's been making news. The CSIRO has started work on a vaccine for COVID-19. It's still early days, and scientists say that it could take about 3 months for the first stage of testing. Here's Kale.
The CSIRO have just begun work on a COVID-19 vaccine.
Finally! It's so easy, guys. Just make a vaccine, bada bing, bada boom, we're all cured.
Kale, if only it were that easy, mate. Huh? Let's take a look at what CSIRO are actually doing.
Basically, they've got a couple of potential vaccines from overseas, and they're going to test them out back here. Last month, they worked out that ferrets, react to the virus and have a pretty similar breathing system to humans. So, they're the perfect test candidates. And then if one of them works, they can try out the vaccine on people.
Right. But how does a vaccine actually work?
Well, it's kind of like a weaker version of the virus. Let me explain.
Our body's immune system, it acts like a literal bodyguard. So when we get a vaccine, the system fights it off. But not only that, it remembers how they beat it.
Ah, so if we get a real virus, they already know the game plan.
Exactly. Now you're getting it.
Cool. So with the vaccine, everything's just going back to normal, right?
Not quite. You see, these first tests are going to take a few months, and then it's going to take a lot longer for humans after that.
Rats. Anyway, what else is on?
And good news for Eurovision fans. Montaigne is still going to represent Australia in 2021.
Hey everyone, it's Montaigne here. I'm feeling real calm and relaxed and having a lie down because I've been guaranteed to do Eurovision 2021 next year.
She was named as Australia's entrant back in February with the song Don't Break Me. But with this year's event cancelled, she's now prepping for 2021. It's time to say Expelliarmus to boredom. Author J.K. Rowling has launched Harry Potter at Home to bring some magic to young witches and wizards who are stuck inside because of COVID-19. For an entire month, the first Harry Potter book will be free to read and listen to. I'll send it now to let Leela know.
Mr. and Mrs. Dursley of number 4 Privet Drive were proud to say...
Way ahead of you, Nat. Magic up, story! Magic up, story! Magic up, story!
This is the first Harry Potter book in the popular series. Throughout April, it'll be available free worldwide as an ebook and audiobook narrated by actor Stephen Fry. It's part of Harry Potter at Home, a new online hub with a bunch of resources J.K. Rowling hopes will bring some magic to your lives.
And putting a banishing charm on boredom for any of you stuck at home because of COVID-19. JK is not the only one with this magical idea.
A bunch of other authors have made their books available online for young people too.
Today, most people love Pei's Pyramid.
More of us here and around the world are dealing with things like self-isolation, lockdown, and even quarantine.
Which means there's lots and lots of reading and listening to be done. I might have to magic up my story every day.
This one goes out to the people who make the most of bad situations. Those who spend their days keeping us entertained. Like Jason from the UK. Dressing up as Spider-Man, he uses his exercise time to bring a smile to kids' faces from an acceptable distance, which is pretty nice of him. In the UK, lockdown means people are only allowed out for an hour every day. Oh yeah, sick moves, my dude. Alright guys, be honest, this bush comes running down the street at ya. What you do? Well, obviously, it's not a real bush. It's just some guy trying to sneak out during England's strict lockdown laws. But it ended up being a bit of a prank, and the guy in the bush actually knew the person filming. You can't fool me, mister. But you can these people. And I'm sure you remember this guy. Well, he's back and ready to show us more sensational moves. Nice, the classic cape under the jacket move. Love it. Not gonna lie guys, I'm vibing pretty hard with that giraffe right now. That's all we've got for today, but we'll be back again tomorrow with more. In the meantime, why don't you hit subscribe and give this video a like, and hit the bell if you want to stay notified on any future videos we make.